Picture this. You wake up tomorrow morning, check your wallet and something feels off. You flip open your banking app and it's blank. Not zero, not negative, just gone. Cash, credit, cryptocurrency, all of it. It's not just you. The entire world wakes up to the same terrifying reality. Money doesn't exist anymore. No dollars, no euros, no yen. Every currency wiped out overnight. One question: what happens next? At first, nobody knows what to do. People rush to ATMs only to find empty screens. Shops try to open, but no one can pay. Stock markets instantly frozen. Governments declare states of emergency as chaos brews. Within hours, the modern world realizes just how fragile its entire system really is. We don't trade goods or services anymore. We trade numbers in a bank. And when those numbers mean nothing, everything stops. You'd see grocery stores looted, not because people are greedy, but because survival instincts kick in. Gas stations flooded as drivers try to fill up for free. People with luxury cars, mansions, and million-dollar portfolios suddenly realize their wealth has evaporated in an instant. For the first time in human history, rich and poor are standing on the exact same ground, and that ground is shaky. By the second day, society begins to split into two groups: the desperate and the prepared. People who always believed their money would protect them are scrambling. People who invested in skills, land, and tangible goods are suddenly the new kings and queens. Why? Because when money dies, value shifts back to the essentials: food, water, shelter, and survival. Imagine going to a store to buy groceries. There are no prices, no checkout. The owner says, "What can you trade me?" You pull out your phone, try to offer a digital wallet transfer, but it's worthless. Now you're bargaining. A pack of batteries for a loaf of bread, a box of nails for a gallon of milk. The world has been thrown back into a barter economy almost overnight. Governments around the world scramble to create emergency systems. Some issue temporary ration cards to distribute food and water. Others try to create a new form of digital credits tied to labor instead of cash, but the transition is brutal. You can't rebuild centuries of global economics in a week. Countries collapse into chaos, riots erupt. Martial law becomes common in cities as desperate populations fight for control of basic resources. And while some people hope the government will fix it, others realize a darker truth. Money was never real to begin with. It was trust, collective belief. And now that belief is gone. In the absence of money, what rises in value isn't gold, isn't oil, it's people. Skills become the new currency. The doctor who can perform surgery, priceless. The farmer who can grow food, untouchable. The plumber who can fix water lines, suddenly worth more than a Fortune 500 CEO. The world quickly realizes that when paper and digital numbers mean nothing, survival depends on what you can do, not what you can buy. Communities start forming microeconomies. Barter systems spring up everywhere. Your neighbor might trade a week's worth of eggs for firewood. A teacher might earn food by teaching children while parents work the fields. It's chaotic, messy, and raw, but it's humanity rebuilding itself without the safety net of money. High-end brands, luxury cars, expensive jewelry, they all become relics overnight. What good is a diamond watch when you can't eat it? That $3,000 designer handbag worth less than a bag of rice. Even digital wealth like Bitcoin and NFTs vanish into irrelevance. People who measured their worth by their bank accounts face an identity crisis. Without money, who are you? Without the power to buy, what do you have left? And here's where it gets interesting. Many discover they were never chasing money at all. They were chasing security, freedom, respect. But in this new world, those things can't be bought. They have to be earned, built, or traded. Within weeks, small communities become the backbone of society. Cities that relied on global imports struggle the most, while rural areas with farms and natural resources thrive. People learn fast. Survival is local. Neighbors band together. Shared gardens pop up. Old skills like canning food, building shelters, and purifying water suddenly become critical. It's a return to basics, but also a return to connection. When money vanishes, people realize the only true wealth is each other, and in some places something beautiful happens. Without the constant grind for cash, people begin rediscovering meaning. Art flourishes as a form of trade and expression. Families spend time together because survival depends on teamwork. The absence of money forces humanity to slow down and rethink what actually matters. Of course, not everything is hopeful. Where there's chaos, there's always someone ready to exploit it. Warlords, gangs, and opportunists rise in areas where law breaks down. Without money, power becomes physical. Who controls the food, water, and weapons controls everything. In some regions, new currencies emerge. Bullets, canned goods, even clean water bottles become more valuable than gold ever was. Society fractures into pockets of cooperation and domination. It's a stark reminder that civilization is a thin layer, and without money, that layer peels away fast. Fast forward a year. The old world of banking, Wall Street, and credit cards is a distant memory. In its place is a patchwork of barter systems, skill-based trade, and resource economies. Some governments manage to create new forms of currency tied to energy, labor, or food production. Others collapse entirely, replaced by local councils and community leaders. Humanity adapts because it has to. And here's the most fascinating part. Many people don't want to go back. After a year of living without money, some communities realize they've built something more sustainable, more equal, and more human. They see that when money disappeared, it stripped away the illusion and exposed the real economy, people helping people survive. So now, I want you to imagine it for yourself. If tomorrow money disappeared, what would you really have? Not in the bank, not in your wallet, but in your hands, your mind, your heart. What skills could you trade to survive? What would you value if price tags vanished forever? Would you cling to the old world or embrace the new one? And here's the hardest question. Do you think losing money would destroy society or save it? In the end, this isn't just a story about dollars and cents. It's a story about us, about trust, about what we really value. Money isn't just paper or pixels. It's the shared belief that something has worth. Take that away, and you find out fast what truly matters. Maybe it's food, maybe it's water, maybe it's love, family, or the hands that will pull you up when the world falls apart. So, what if tomorrow money didn't exist anymore? Would it be the end of everything, or the beginning of something better? If this made you rethink everything you know about money, hit that like button and subscribe for more mind-bending what-ifs.